Hello again and welcome back to the card mat. This is a fantastic effect which I have put up in the past, but it's such a mind blower for your spectators and one of my all-time favourites. I thought I'd just do it again for anyone who missed the first one or two. Right? Unfortunately, you do need a spectator, and I haven't got one, so I'm only be able to do like a walkthrough, but you'll get the full idea of the effect from it. Spectator can shuffle the packet, get it all mixed up. Once they are happy, you will ask them to pick a number somewhere between 5 and 15. You want it from 5 and above. I'll explain why when I get to that part. But 5 and above, and you want it to 15, maybe 20, but that's pushing it a bit for when you cut the packet. Yeah, you want it nearer the middle. So somewhere between 5 and 15. I haven't got a spectator, so I'll try and get between 5 and 15, 5 and 15 with the dice. We get 5. I'll roll another die and see what we get. A 6, so that's 5 and 6, that's 11. I'll just put that on 11 so we know what we're playing with. So we've got 11, so the spectator is going to remember whatever card is in the 11th position. Now I'll play this fair, I won't look, right? Yeah, got to play the game. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes, you take the cards off one at a time without reversing the order and show them. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So they're remembering that card, so you're remembering that card. 12, 13, 14 and 15. And you go all the way to 15 for the obvious reasons you do not know what number they picked. Right, so leave them there so we know we're on number 11. Once you've done that, you're going to casually palm the top card away in your hand. Just the one card in your hand. Cut the packet and pass the packet to your spectator, saying you grab hold of that and you're going to come back and deposit that card onto your packet. So you've made their card come up one position. That's why you do not want to have a number lower than 5. If they were thinking on the number 4, and because now you're going to say have a look through your packet, make sure your card is still there. So they're going to have a little look through their packet to see if their card is actually still in this packet. If it was the 4th card that they thought of, when they get to this position here, it'd be there. Now, they'd know, but that's no longer the 4th card from the bottom. They wouldn't even have to count. They would visually see that. That's why you want a bit of a higher number, right? So hopefully you've seen your card was still in there. I've still got no idea what it is. You would then take your packet and put it down and say, we're going to count cards into my hand to the number below the number you were thinking of, right? Which I still don't know or shouldn't do. So they say their number was 11. So you go, okay, we'll count 10 cards each into my hand. Now, this will get confusing for me. For you to keep it sane, yes, you count your cards and have them count theirs, right? You'll see a little blooper at the end of what happens when you're trying to do it this way. So, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10 and 10. At this point you will square this packet up and yes, you're going to steal away the top card and put it onto your pile as you put that down and pick your pile up. Okay, you with me? You're with me. I know you are. Don't need them. You will then say, so you thought of the number 11 and you looked at the 11th card. We have just counted out 10 cards, so that makes that the 11th card. Does that make that your card? To which they will say yes. Have a look at it and they will say no. And you say, do you know why your card is not the 11th card in your pile? And they'll go, no. And you'll go, because it's the 11th card in my pile. To which point they will go ballistic and be searching through this packet for their 4 of hearts, because they did see it in that packet less than a few seconds ago, and they've had hold of it all the time. And there you go. I say one of my favourite go-to effects to really amaze people, and it is quite easy, just 2 little palms. If you're not happy with the palm, once they've looked at their cards and you're splitting the packet, just do a little riffle, grab half the packet and just slip jog the cards. Takes 1 off, right? You can't really do that on the other one, doing the last one where you're putting it from there and onto that pile. Unfortunately, you can't really do that. You can't slip cut it onto there, can you? Come on, be serious. So you still got to do 1 palm, but that's a distracting one, because they're not going to see much there because it's very quick down. Shut your face, get off. I will, but I hope you enjoyed it then that watched. Sorry if I bored you if you've seen it before. I'll see you again soon. 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now that's the card the spectator will be remembering. You do not know what it was. The number they thought of was 10. So you start off with yours and you'll go 1, and they'll go 1, and you'll go 2, and they'll go 2, and you'll go 3, and they'll go 3, and you'll go 4, and they'll go 4, and you'll 5, and they go 6, you go 7, they go 7, you go 8, they go 8, you go 9, they go 9, and you stop. And at this point, their card should be the top one, should be. At which point you palm that off, put it down onto your pile as you're putting that packet down and picking your packet up. You'll say, so you looked at the 10th card, did you? And they'll say, yes. And you just dealt down to the 10th card, haven't you? And they'll say, yes. And you go, well, is that 10th card your card? To which they will say, no. And then